Hiya peeps, welcome to my channel. I made this channel to document my journey with a company that I just started with, which is transco. And they came pretty highly recommended from a few YouTubers, Dave from Smart Trucking, Alex. There's a few other small YouTubers that have made videos about this company, and they said it was one of the best to work for, and their rankings and stuff with pay and their equipment and everything and their shops, everything was pretty high. I mean, they were the third highest rated in the country under Walmart and Cisco, which neither one of those two I would want to work for. But um, I come here leaving a company that I was working for before. I was having issues with them getting you home like they said you would, even if you requested it off 3 or 4 weeks in advance. You're having trouble getting home, having trouble getting maintenance to work on your trucks, get things repaired, having trouble with pay. I mean, they give you an option to put you on a guarantee, and even if you meet the qualifications, I mean, I still wasn't getting the money I was supposed to get. Just to kind of give you a reference, I hauled a load the last week I worked there. I picked up a produce load out of California, ran it all the way to New Jersey. Well, I was supposed to go home the weekend on that trip, and I went and stopped at Ohio, which was supposed to be, it was one of their yards is up there, and they were supposed to get another driver to finish the load and give me a backhaul, but they couldn't find a driver. So I said I'll take it. Ran it home, ran it up there to New Jersey, dropped that load off, picked another load up, running back toward Missouri, which is where I live, and to Joplin, Missouri. And then when I got there, dropped that load off. That was another 1,100 miles on top of the 2,950 miles that I took that load all the way to Jersey, and ended up getting a $1,400 paycheck, which was kind of it makes no sense. I mean, that's almost almost 4,000 miles, and you make a $1,300 paycheck, and even with any deductions or anything, it was just ridiculous. And it wasn't just that one; it was just multiple loads, multiple weeks, and it was just going that way. They weren't paying you. You couldn't get home. Couldn't get anything fixed on your truck. So if you get pulled in a DOT station, you're going to be stuck until somebody comes and fixes you. But I'm not going to bash them. I mean, just going to learn your lesson and move on, I guess. But I was having to look around and trying to figure out what company I would want to work for. I knew I didn't want to get into leasing and owner operating, not in this market with the freight weights the way they are. I mean, you can't make a living unless you got dedicated freight. I mean, the spot market is horrible right now. But this is a company gig. They give you a couple options on pay. It's through they have cameras in these trucks. They have a forward-facing camera that's automatic. You ain't getting out of that. But you have the option, which is weird, to get a rear-facing camera. Now, if you take that option, you get 2 more cents a mile, which is not too bad, not too shabby, really. I mean, I'm not so much into the rear-facing cameras, but most companies don't even put those in their truck. They don't even give you the option of that. They don't give you the option to have it or not have it. You're either going to have it or not work there. So I did like that. I don't like the pay cut that if you don't want it, you got to lose 2 cents a mile. But 58 cents to 60 cents starting off. So that's not bad. I mean, I went ahead and took the option, took the camera. I mean, I'm greedy. Got to take the whatever little bit of money you can get. 2 cents a mile. Well, that's 2 cents a mile. But then they also have fuel bonuses and safety bonuses and things you can add up to get up to like 65 cents a mile if you meet all their qualifications. And then a few other things I found out is orientation. They were saying, yeah, you can get every 6 months, you're eligible for a 1 cent raise. So if you meet all their little standards and all their little qualifications and do what you're supposed to, and once you get your 6 months in, you get a penny. And it's supposed to be for unlimited until you're like 65, 67 cents a mile or something like that. And then also at your 6 months, you earn a vacation, which is weird because usually you have to work a year at a place before you can get a vacation. But at 6 months, you earn a week. And then at your year, you earn another week. Then it's because every year after that is like normal until you reach to where you get 2 weeks and 3 weeks, which I'm not sure what that is, like 2 years, 3 years, something like that. But it all sounded pretty well. Orientation, I mean, you go up here to Joliet, Illinois. You either drive yourself and they'll reimburse you fuel up to $200. They'll get you a rental car, but you're paying for the fuel all the way up here. And once you get up here, they put you up in this Quality Inn motel, which it ain't the greatest, but there's a few other trucking companies that use it too. It's not horrible. It's probably a medium motel. It was clean and it's just old. The hallways are kind of like look like The Shining or something, walking down the hallway. Wondering if there's gonna be some twins coming out the elevator. But anyway, yeah, it was all right. They go over a lot of things with you. They get you started on a few normal paperwork that if you didn't finish it before you got up here, they get that going. Then they start putting you in a road test. You got to road test everybody right out the gate. Complete that, then they go over all their little apps and all their little processes they do, and then at the end of your day, they'll get you into a truck if they have one available. Well, I got one available, but it's not the greatest. They put me in they deal with exclusively Freightliners and internationals. That's what I've seen here. And they got me in a 2022 Freightliner, which is the oldest they'll keep. They're rotating out the 2022s now, and so after this truck runs out over the mileage, they're supposed to be getting me into a 2025. So we'll see how that works. I mean, they might just put me on the next year older or whatever, 2023. But I don't care. As long as it's mechanically sound, gets my loads delivered, I don't care. It's a company truck. No use stressing about it. But yeah, I got all moved in here. Got set up, sort of. Still have a lot to do. Things to put away everywhere. But it's settled. I got the bed made. Got my old buddy Rody here. He's all chilled out. He's tired. He's been sitting in the classroom all day long. But yeah. But the first day, yeah, it went alright. The only things that I don't like that I've heard so far is the little bit of micromanaging they do. Because once you put the cameras in and the Samsara system they use for their logs and all this stuff, they monitor a lot of things you do. That's how you get your bonuses and how you get your raise, your grade on your raises, is your fuel economy, how you drive the truck, no hard braking, no hard gassing. I mean, just basically it just monitors all the stuff you do, and you get a grade every day. You can look at your grade and see what you did wrong, how you can improve it, and whatever. And after you get to that 6 month period, after all them grades, if they equal out good enough, you'll get a raise. That's how you get that 1 cent. And the micromanaging they also plan your fuel stops for you. And I hate that sound too, but it's not quite as bad as I thought. They use exclusively Loves, and they plan your fuel stops on your route for their discount. But it's not like put 20 gallons here, 30 gallons there. It's not like that. It's when they plan that fuel stop, you'll stop there and you'll top your truck off, def and fuel. So that's not quite as bad, but it's still, I don't, when you're out there driving, you don't, and the Loves is busy, you don't want to, you may want to go on to the next one, but you can't do that. You're gonna have to fill your truck up there. So that's the kind of stuff I don't like, is the micromanaging of that. But we'll take it. Yeah, the thing with this truck is they got me in this 22. It's got damage on the passenger side. Looks like somebody just ran something down the side of the truck. I'm not sure what, they hit a trailer or another truck or what they did. It's got big old gashes on the side of the passenger side. The bumper's got chips all in it, and it's got marks all over this truck. So, but I know it's getting ready to be rotated out, but this place is supposed to be big on not hiring just anybody. They want to hire experienced drivers because of those situations. They don't want to have, they want to have a good CSA score. So we're not getting pulled into every single way station we come across. But I think that, I don't know, just like any other company that's wanting to get bigger, they start adding trucks and they start hiring, laxing their hiring process and just hiring anybody that has a CDL, as long as you meet whatever qualifications they have. No not more than 3 moving violations in 3 years or something like that. I don't know. It's a lot of things, but as long as you meet their qualifications, that looks like they'll hire you now. So I'm just hoping I hope it lives up to what everybody says. I mean, Dave from Smart Trucking, I watch his channel a lot. He's got a lot of good information. Good old guy, kind of funny. And then Alex, I watch him. He's got his day-to-day life in trucking and stuff. He's moved to this company from Variant over to here, and he seems to like it. He seems to be doing well with it. And that's another thing. They got a couple Kenworths in here, and I was wondering if they were actually running those trucks, if you were going to possibly get one. But I guess if you ain't got a big YouTube channel, you ain't getting one. So I guess Alex, and I think they got like 2 or 3 is what he said. And unless you got a big YouTube channel, you ain't getting one. You're going to be in a Freightliner or you're going to be in International. And they're kind of running both of them head to head, seeing which one's more profitable, which one's better on fuel, which one's lower on maintenance, just things like that. They're trying to be more cost effective, which is smart. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, especially in this market. But yeah, we're gonna kind of see how the next day goes, and got to be available for work Wednesday, which would be the day after tomorrow, and should be 7 a.m. should be starting to get loads for all of us drivers. There's like 6 of us in this class, so it's not a big orientation. And all the guys that sat there, they seem to have years of experience from what I've spoke to them of, and we'll just kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. But I'll keep you posted. I'll post one tomorrow, see how tomorrow goes. I guess I'll catch you later, peeps. Take it easy.